The internet is not real. This is something that people know, yet I think we need to be constantly reminded of it. I know this fact very well, and I can't count the amount of times I've been scrolling reels and I look up from my phone to see that I've wasted 2 hours. Every time that happens, it's like I hear this in my head. Where you are sitting right now, the room you are in, the day you've had and are having, that is real. What's on your screen isn't. Sure, it's a real piece of media. It's a real video that I made, and it could have a real effect on someone, but that does not make it real to your current situation. Keep in mind, not being real by nature isn't a bad thing. Video games are just lines of code on a screen. Books are just words on a page, but I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who says a book is a bad thing. So why highlight the internet? Well, it has a strong ability to make people think it's real when it's really not. When someone sits down and watches a movie, they know they're watching a movie. They can enjoy it, be impacted by it, and it could even change their life. But even then, the person fully knows that it's a piece of media. I can be fully engrossed in a game for hours, but when that screen turns off, it's out of my brain. It's simply an experience I had. What makes the internet different is its interesting ability to make you think it's vital to your life. You get world news from the internet. You see your friends on social media. All of the big dramas and stories are happening on the internet. But are they really? The internet doesn't have news. News publications have news, and they put it on the internet. You don't see your friends on social media, you see pictures of your friends on social media. Now, this stuff is great. It's such an awesome thing that we can find any news story, see pictures of our friends anywhere, at any time, just in our pocket. But a problem occurs when you think it affects where you're sitting right now. Camera shift. It's important to know what's happening. It's great to keep up with trends, but when that screen turns off, it's out of your brain. It's simply an experience you had. I've been generally off my phone for the month of March, as it's been Mind Month on the YouTube channel, and this whole sentiment has really been proven to me as the month has gone on. I've realized that so much doesn't matter. What matters to me is myself, my situation, and the others around me. What doesn't matter is dramas and situations of people that I will never meet. I want to know the current trends and stories, and when the month is up, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna re-educate myself on, hey, what's going on out there in the world. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me. I want to stay up to date, but staying up to date online will not clean my car. It will not go to the gym. It will not have lunch with people. A while back, I made a video called Here's Why Thought is Your Greatest Asset, and the video is not that good, if I'm being honest with you, but the general message of the video was when you're always on the internet, you are constantly putting other people's thoughts and opinions into your brain, and once you do that so much, it's hard to have your own thoughts and opinions. And this month, I truly realized that we've had things backwards with how the internet works. Many people would say that when you're scrolling reels, you're not learning anything, and that's why it rots your brain. But the opposite is true. When you're scrolling reels, you're actually putting way too much information into your brain. This sewer hole is not covered. Imagine for a second that you read a newspaper or you watched the news, and instead of full stories, they had 5 seconds of 500 different stories, and you read all of them in an hour. You just took so much information into your brain, and you cannot possibly remember any of it. And that's what happens when you scroll social media. You're actually putting way too much information into your brain. You are learning too much and then forgetting all of it. We weren't designed to be putting this much information into our brains. We were not designed to have 500 different clips of people and their situations put into our heads over the course of 2 hours. Not that it can't be entertaining, but once you mix that with the fact that everyone kind of treats the internet like it's real, you're going to get wrapped up in so much stuff that just doesn't matter. What's in front of you right now is what you should be taking into your brain. Watching videos, interacting with media is fun, and it can be useful, and you can definitely learn stuff from that too, but it all comes second. What you need to get down first is what's in front of you, the room you're in right now, and where your body is planted. It's a short message for you today. but I hope it's an important one. So as the sun sets on this very cloudy day, take a look around, take a look at your current situation, the room you're in, and take that in first. Watch some videos, go on Instagram. It's very entertaining, but understand that that screen turns off. You are a real person with real thoughts and desires, and the internet is not real. Okay, onto the whiteboard.
The whiteboard. Somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know. So you got your mind in the right place this month. You cleared out all those thoughts from other people that you didn't need, and now every day it feels lighter. You feel like your brain is operating at a higher capacity than it was before. That's great. Is it operating at a high enough capacity to do some math? Because April is finance month, baby. I just realized I don't have a motto for this one, so I'm gonna write something down when I think of it, but this month's motto, create your own. I gotta have something. That's like a whole thing for the year. You are wise with the green, and I wrote green in blue. It's a very important detail. Finances for someone like me is kind of uncharted territory because I haven't bought a house. Insurance sounds like a drink to me. Mortgage sounds like more gauge. Nah, but for real though, I need to figure that kind of stuff out. And getting money together is a thing that a lot of people put off, and I thought now would be a good time to do it. We worked on our health, worked on our mental, blah, 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 and now it's time to get some green. Not necessarily get more green, just take care of the green that we get. This month, you are someone who is wise with their money. You are someone who prepares for any variables in any situation, and you budget out beforehand because I guess that's what people who are good with money do. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what the video for this one is going to look like at the end of April because this is so out of my wheelhouse in terms of videos I like to make. But whatever that video looks like is dependent on how this month goes. So I'm ready for it. I'm gonna get all my finances in order, and I hope you do the same. The first quarter of this year is done. Thank you so much for watching up to this point, and I hope we have a great 3 quarters left. Get them finances in order. I love you so much. Have a good one.